Welcome to Fairy Tale.
ちょっと汚れたスーツケースを持って何も知らずに空から降りた地図の向こうここに山上夢見た憧れの場所 Yeah 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 The Rock City Boy Yeah 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 The Rock City Boy
I am Natsu Dragneel.
I'm Grey Bulbuster.
I am Elfman.
I'm Gruvia. I'm Lisa.
I'm Charle.
I'm Loki.
I'm Happy.
I'm Mira.
I'm Erza. I'm Wendy.
We are Fairy Tale. We don't live like we have already. Oh, God damn it.
Yes.
My magic arc of time manipulates my wedgie.
I'm Naruto. Wait, shit.
Aha! I suddenly see the fail in this plan.
I'm always needing someone.
Well, I can do that for you.
Like a good neighbor, Moo Moo is there. And can I get a ham sandwich?
I want a sandwich.
I wanna be a sailor, recently this is me. Pretty please, all birds and the bees, but ecstasy with exegees. Rhyme and rhyme, sound like Rhino. Won't snake up with a blackjack bottle when I stay home. You say hey, now you feel go, got
Oh, because I'm not going to pay attention to anything.
Nope. So,
Well,
hello
three
and
things.
welcome to episode 47 of the Fairy Tale Podcast.
We got today's.
It is boobalicious. Boobalicious, yes. It is insanely fucking hot. For those, alright, I just got back from Anime Expo, and for all of those people who were bitching about how hot it was over there, fuck you. Because there's like, that cloud of smog made it where everything is like 80s. It's in the 80s, and like, back home it's in the like the triple digits, so fuck all of y'all.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 110 over here tomorrow.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
I'm
like,
definitely
South
going
Carolina
swimming tomorrow.
sucks.
Definitely
Aries,
going
was that a bit of nipple I just saw?
Yeah.
Not enough.
Eagle eye.
I like how this is the conversation.
Oh my god.
Alright,
And
so,
no one knows what we're talking about.
alright, so, yeah, we're glad to finally welcome back Mira Jane for our 47th episode.
And what a monumental episode.
And apparently we're all celebrating with girls in bikinis.
Oh.
Yeah, so Lucy just joined. So to do a quick wrap up, Anime Expo was fucking amazing. If you haven't checked it out, we've already posted video and a lot of the photos that we took on our YouTube and our Facebook, and that's been up on our Twitter as well. So make sure you go check that out. There are a lot of really cool people who are interested in the Fairy Tale podcast that we met at Anime Expo. And guys, I'm really, really sorry that I ran out of cards. I didn't have a lot of cards to begin with, and I ran out on day one. So there was some really, really awesome stuff. Not to mention the girls that played in the press room. Apocalyptic is their name. And they're all really cute and really talented, and they all cosplayed as fairy tale characters while they did that. And that was awesome. Plus, free alcohol for all the press. That was good too. But, I mean, I just thought that was like the most awesome thing ever. Like, the lead guitarist is cosplaying as Lucy, and her mini skirt is like duct taped. I'm like, that's awesome. Are we good on this? Are we good on episode 47's title being the Booby Cast?
Yes.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure we're not going to actually get anything
or are there
done.
possibly more creative ways we're going to name this?
Nope.
How about
Probably.
bikini cat?
No, I know the titasode.
The bikini.
The tittisode.
Alright, so Lucy, apparently the girls are getting in bikinis because it's like insanely freaking hot. And you should join them on cam as well, I guess.
Like I said, on the count of 3, everyone nipples now.
Nipple check.
Yeah, nipple check.
Come on, too.
I'm good.
Get in the
I'm good.
bikini.
Shanna,
We're not
nipple
checking
check.
it right.
This is what
We
you
have to
come on
check.
to. Get in a bikini. Yep.
You're not checking right. You got to make it so we can see it as well. We need to make sure. We need to verify.
Oh my god.
Right,
So,
so,
big shout out and thank you to everybody at Funimation for helping us out and getting press for Otakon and helping us out with a lot of other stuff. Just, you guys have been so great to us. Really, really want to thank you. And, we got permission from the guys at Funimation to release this little tidbit of information. And it is an official announcement from them that the Fairy Tale DVDs sold like crazy. So a big thank you to all of you who bought the season 1 DVDs. and it looks insanely good for getting season 2. Like, Funimation is already, I think the whole thing is that they're waiting to get through all the licensing issues that they have. But things look really, really good for season 2. We don't know. We're hoping that they announce it soon. But the word from Funimation is that the DVDs sold very, very well, and that season 2 looks very, very likely. So once again, thank you to everybody who purchased the DVD Blu-ray combo packs that came out, and we are hoping for season 2 very soon. As soon as we know, we'll let you guys know. That's just how it goes. That is it for the podcast news. Aside from saying, hope to see you guys at Anime Southeast. I'm currently burning discs for outtakes from Konoha Corner and Fairy Tail. And I'm going to turn it over to Charle, who has our con updates.
Hello and welcome to Con News. We have Anime World Indianapolis, July 6th through the 8th at the Sheraton Indianapolis Hotel at Keystone Crossing in Indianapolis, Indiana, and Todd Habercorn will be appearing. Then we have Anime Southeast, July 13th through the 15th in Sevierville, Tennessee at the Sevierville Event Center, and Todd Habercorn will be at that one as well. Then we have Icon, which is July...
I like how you just mentioned Todd, but, we don't count.
Okay, fine. Redo for Anime Southeast. Is that better for you?
Shh, you're burning booby time.
Okay. Anime Southeast is July 13th through the 15th at the Sevierville Event Center in Sevierville, Tennessee. Todd Habercorn and the Fairy Tale Podcast and Konoha Corner will be there.
Yay!
Then we have...
You know what? Hold on. That wasn't enthusiastic enough. Titties!
Yay!
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay.
I like how as soon as we say titties, there was like dancing going on from all three of them. And then we get like Mira foot. I'm like, stop trying to cover it up.
Stop it. You're burning booby time.
The foot is taking away from the amount of cleavage. No! I don't have a foot fetish. When we say get low, we don't mean that low.
No. You're going to pull that pose, you might as well just point the cam down.
Alright, so anyway.
Alright, then there's Icon, which is July 20th through the 22nd at the Winnipeg Convention Center in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. We have Chris Sabat, Monica Rial, and Todd Habercorn. Then we have Anime World Chicago, which is August 3rd through the 5th at the Hyatt Regency O'Hare in Rosemont, Illinois. And Todd Habercorn and Monica Rial will be appearing.
Is it O'Hare or O'Hare?
It's spelled O'Hare, but I really think it is O'Hare.
Like H-A-R or H-A-R-E?
H-A-R.
Another pair.
Dibs.
Four of a kind.
Alright,
Dibs,
so
called
anyway.
it dibs.
They're mine. She knows it. You know it.
Already called it.
Okay, then we have Godaikon. Oh, Godaikokon.
Go Daikon.
Go die, Con.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
We all know how that one's ending.
Godaikokon. Yay! Anyway, this con is August 3rd through the 5th at the Auburn Hills Marriott at Center Point in Pontiac, Michigan, and Tia Ballard will be appearing. And that wraps it up for con news. Going to hand it over to Natsu.
And that is going to wrap us up for the news, and I am going to move on, and I'm going to send things back over to Charle for Charle's Magical Education.
Why do I even bother giving it back to you?
I don't know.
Oh my.
to Charles' magical education. I'm going to cover Yuka Suzuki. I think that's how you say it. He is a mage of Lamia skill and one of Leon's allies. He served as the guild's anti-mage, as his wave of magic could cancel out other magics. Yuka is a petite man with dark eyes and blue hair that stands upwards. He also seems to be wearing a green one-tail coat, and his noticeable features are his thick blue eyebrows. Prior to the time skip, Yuka mostly changed his attire that consists of his light green long-sleeve garment, which the lower part is usually folded, covering it with a long green waistcoat that has a purple trim, which extends to the back and front portion of his lower body. Yuka now wears a green hat, also with a purple trim, and white colored portions sprouting from it. His current hairstyle is now weaved, and his eyebrows are also notably much larger. His magic is wave, and it is a caster-type magic, a form of magic that nullifies any other incoming magic attacks. The user creates waves out of vibrations and can cause explosions when the vibrations hit somebody else's magic. These waves can be thrown as projectiles, and the user also seems to be able to change the length and width of these waves. The user can also surround themselves with the wave magic as a shield. While inside it, the opponent's body will be continuously zapped. While magic cannot be used inside the wave, it will not protect the user from physical attacks if the opponent manages to make contact. Yuka's spells are Wave Boost, Wave Shield, and Wave Bullet. And that wraps it up for Charles' Magical Education. I'm going to hand it over to Elfman for Cooking with Elfman.
Alright, today on Cooking with Elfman, I'm going to teach you how to make barbecue chicken pasagna. Now first off, you're going to need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1.5 pounds of skinless, boneless chicken breast, halves diced, 1 red onion, chopped, 1 green bell pepper, chopped, 2 cloves garlic, minced, 1 18-ounce bottle of barbecue sauce, 1 8-ounce package of phyllo dough, 1 stick of unsalted butter, 4 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, and 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Now first off, preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. And heat 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a large skillet over medium to high heat. And cook the chicken in the oil until lightly brown, which is about 5 minutes. Stir the onion, green bell pepper, garlic, and barbecue sauce into the skillet, then cook and stir until the vegetables are tender, which is about 5 to 6 minutes overall. Then, remove the phyllo dough from the package and then fold into a baking sheet and cover with a damp kitchen towel to prevent the dough from drying out. Melt the butter in a small saucepan and use a pastry brush to grease a 9 by 13 inch baking dish with the butter. Place 4 sheets of phyllo dough in the bottom of the prepared pan and brush some of the phyllo with butter. Spread a thin layer of chicken mixture on the top of the phyllo and sprinkle another layer with cheese. Place 2 sheets of phyllo dough on top of the cheese. Brush with butter. Continue laying the chicken mixture, cheese, and buttered phyllo until chicken mixture is gone. Top the final layer with chicken, with cheese, and 2 sheets of phyllo dough. Then brush the top with butter and sprinkle with the remaining cheese and Italian seasoning. Bake in a preheated oven until hot and bubbly, which is about 30 to 35 minutes. And that is it for Cooking with Elfman. I'm going to pass it on to Natsu for Reedus Gallery.
Alright, so while Lisana is on vacation, I'm going to be taking over with Reedus Gallery for a bit. And this time we've got Summer Gruvia by Oi no Cho. If I'm pronouncing it Japanese, I'm probably pronouncing it.
What do you know, bikini?
Only know it's short. And, it's a Gruvia picture, and it's bikini time because, that just seems to fit the theme for this episode. So, alright. So anyway, we're gonna move on to, asking for thumbs up or thumbs down on this one. Aries, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
Mira Jane,
Thumbs up.
Juvia,
Thumbs up.
Lucy,
Thumbs up.
Gray,
Boner up.
Jalal,
Yugi, go up.
oh god,
Yuki
Luxus, and Luxus.
Yuki, grow.
Make my monster grow.
Oh my god.
Oh no,
Yes,
it evolved into a Steelix.
Okay, so,
I'm like a Power Ranger enemy. First I'm small and then I grow.
so what is one thing you liked or didn't like about this image? Aries.
I like how Juvia's hair looks. That looks really cool.
Okay. Mira.
I like how it goes with our theme for today.
I think everybody does on that one. Juvia.
I really, really, really like the look on Juvia and Gray's faces. I think it is so cute.
Lucy.
I just look adorable.
Gray.
Her boobies are touching me, that's all I have to say.
Jalal.
I like the picture. Maybe make the bikini look a little bit more realistic. Looks
Her
like it's just
boobs
flat.
are so freaking huge.
I know, they're like yours.
I can't lie.
And Luxus.
I'm agreeing with what Gray said. Good
Uh,
job. He finally
I-
opened spot somewhere.
I like the fact that, yet again, Gray has no nipple.
Men aren't
Told
allowed
you.
them, apparently.
Nipple
Look,
check.
it's for no resistance.
Nipple check.
I don't actually believe that you're checking your nipples properly, Mira.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, I didn't see anybody check. Okay. Oh, dear Lord. What's the next part? Oh, yeah. If you could name this image, if you could give this image a word, what would it be? Aries.
Sweet.
Mira.
Summer lovin'.
Juvia.
That's two, but we'll let her off because she's got boobies.
Love.
Lucy.
Boobies!
Gray.
Touching.
Jalal.
I don't know.
And Luxus.
Bikini.
Now back to Jalal.
Oh god. D's.
Alright, that is it for Reedus Gallery, and we are going to move on to fan mail. You guys just respond how you want, I guess. Our next one comes from Comas Samantha. So she says, Dear Fairy Tale Podcast, hello, it's me, Samantha. I just wanted to say that Fairy Tale should be on Toonami because if it's on Toonami, then other people who haven't heard of it or seen it will see it on Toonami and start liking it and start buying the merchandise. So Fairy Tale will get more popular. I agree that Fairy Tale should be on Toonami. You guys got my vote for Fairy Tale being on Toonami. Keep being awesome and keep being a part of Fairy Tale from your biggest fan, Samantha. Alright, so yeah, that's going to wrap us up for fan mail, and we are going to move on to the manga recap. Alright, so this week's chapter was chapter 289, and it was called Tiny Fists. Not gonna make a joke. Not gonna make a joke. Okay, first off, I like that we've got Natsu standing in the boxing ring, and he's got his flaming fists. And then we've got Markarov on the side, looking like the old man from Rocky.
Now you're just planning for Natsu to go into a pink jumpsuit and roam along the city.
Shouting, Hitman!
Alright, so we get back to the fight between Wendy and Shelia. And it's actually getting a little more intense now. I love how Shelley's like, "You're really not gonna give up?" No. And then we get more Jalal moments. More moments with Jalal and Mest. Even though his name is Doran Bolt, I'm so set up with calling him Mest. And apparently he's like familiar with the fact that Mystagon's not supposed to be part of the world. Like, Mystagon went back home. I'm like, oh shit, that's horrible information. Okay, is it wrong that because of how this whole episode has gone, when I see the side shot of Shelia, the first thing I think is, wow, she has boobies!
No, not at all.
Okay.
Mosquito?
No, they're not mosquitoes. She's literally, if you see the side shot of her on page 10, she actually does have tits underneath that.
So you were as surprised as you were earlier.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so we get back to the actual fight once we get back to page 11 here. Well, ish. Wendy's still like, come at me with your full strength. And that actually impresses a lot of people. Including Shelia, who's just like, okay, fine. And then you realize that even though she was physically healed, her magic power is still pretty much gone. And she starts using her final attack, which Wendy is actually able to dodge. And there's a lot of people that are like really shocked by that. But then the explanation goes on about what's been going on with her magic. And they're talking about how her battle strategy was amazing. And then Wendy attacks back. The auto-healing yet again begins on Shelia. And they keep on going. And Pervy Announcer is still like, Pervy. There's nothing really much I could say about that. It's just like this massive beating back and forth between the two of them. I'm sure there's a lot of massive beating on this call right now.
No. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. So the end result is that they both collapse and each side will receive 5 points as a draw. And everybody's equally impressed with both of them. And there's a lot of crying going on. I love how Happy's crying and Charles like, why the hell are you crying? I'm like, oh, shut up. She has fucking tears, and you can see it. She's got tears on the edges of her eyes. And so, Shelia heals Wendy's wounds, and says that they should be friends. And, oh, it's so cute, they're gonna be friends. And that wraps it up for the day. And so, Jalal realizes, hey, yeah, that magic power I've been feeling still hasn't gone away, so it couldn't possibly have been Shelia. And so he starts running to chase down where that magical energy is coming from. Mest is like, wait, did he notice me? What's going on? And he starts following him. And then apparently Mystagon found who he was looking for, but Mest showed up and interfered. And so whoever it was that Jalal was tracking seems to have slipped away. It looks like we see a shadowy figure, and it kind of does a little look like Zareth, but I'm not sure if it's actually Zareth or not.
I looked at that chapter and I saw the shadow. It looked like Sasuke.
Yeah.
It looks like Sasuke.
Sasuke is causing all sorts of evil in multiple manga.
Now we know where he went when he
right.
went to Orochimaru.
And then he went to the Grand Magic Games. Yes. And then the rest of the Rune Squad and the Magic Knight Council show up, and looks like some major shit going on. So Mest is like, I know you're not Mystagon. Who are you? Dum dum dum. So we've got Urza all bandaged up, and the rest of the crew kind of cheering as stuff seems to be going down between Mystagon and Mest. And the next chapter will be called The Night of Intersecting Feelings. So let's go through the chapter real quick and see what the highlights were for everyone. Whether you thought something was good or was bad. What stood out to you from this chapter, Aries?
I just like the overall fight between Wendy and Shelia.
I don't really know how to put it into words, but overall, I thought the fight was pretty awesome.
Okay. Juvia.
I really like Wendy's motivation. I thought it was super cute.
Okay. Mira.
I really liked how Wendy proved herself because in the beginning, nobody thought she was going to win, and she really came back and showed them.
Lucy.
I just love the fight. It was adorable.
Charle.
I like how Wendy says that as long as she's standing, that means she'll fight for her girl.
Gray.
Shelia's side.
Shelia's side boob.
I'm keeping with the whole, episode.
Okay. Jalal.
I like the part at the end with the confrontation of Jalal and I'm not even going to say a name because
Mist Dorenbolt.
whatever.
Okay.
Man of many identities.
Right. And finally, Luxus.
I like how the fight ended with two little girls on the ground.
God. All right.
There's something wrong with you.
I don't know where you were going with that.
All right. So, okay. So, I mean, if you were to compare this to previous chapters of Fairy Tail on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think this would be? Aries.
I'd say about a 4 or 5.
Jubia.
I'm gonna go with a 5.
Mira.
I'm going to go with a 5.
Lucy.
5.5.
Charle.
5.
Gray.
5.
Jalal.
6.
And Luxus.
5.
All right. And what are your predictions for next week's chapter? Aries.
I really don't know. I guess maybe shed some light on who the shadowy figure was.
Okay. Juvia.
Whatever Mira said.
Mira hasn't spoken yet.
Oh, Aries said.
Okay, Mira.
I think Joel is going to have to do something crazy to escape again.
Okay. Lucy.
I don't know. More awesome stuff.
Charle.
I think Mess/Dornbolt and Mr. Gunn are gonna have a confrontation.
Okay. Gray.
Sorry, I'm hypnotized. I don't know.
Hypnotized.
Yeah.
It's a word.
Stuff.
Jalal.
I think that there's going to be a large battle, but until then, tits and miniskirts all around.
Why not bikinis instead of? Why not bikinis instead?
I don't know. And Luxus.
Sorry. Distraction.
Distraction no jutsu.
That's totally good. I think Mystigon and Jalal are going to have words, and little Shadow Sasuke is going to be forgotten about for like the next 20 episodes.
Okay. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the manga recap. And pretty much the rest of the show, all that's left to do is just name this episode. And you know what? I want to see how creative everybody could get with these names. So we're just going to try doing the naming, even though I said we should name it one thing. All right. So Aries, episode 47 should be called what?
Bikinis, boobs, and titalicious.
Mira.
He's everywhere.
Juvia.
Bikinis are cool.
Lucy.
Boobies, even Shelia got some.
Oh! I like that. Charle.
Take skirts for big pills.
Okay. Gray.
The Chitosode.
Jalal.
Elbow bump on the boob tube.
I like the boob tube. Alright. And finally Luxus.
Boobcast.
The what? The boobcast?
Boobcast.
Okay. And, wow. I have to come up with a new name. Interesting. I'm gonna go with episode 47. The Magic Games. The Grand Magic Games take place on the peaks and valleys. Or like the peaks and valleys of the Magic games. The peaks and valleys that are fairy tale. I don't even know. Come up with that. Alright. Boobies. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, that is going to wrap it up for us, and we're going to play through all the ways that you can get a hold of us.
You can now find us on iTunes and Zune by searching for Fairy Tale Podcast, or if you're watching us on YouTube, check the links below.
You can visit our website, fairytalepodcast.wordpress.com, to download the latest episodes of the podcast, plus download and see images and recipes from our segments.
You can find us on YouTube by looking at Fairy Tale Podcast. All of our episodes are posted immediately as they are finished, along with all the interviews. And remember to like and favorite the videos, as well as spread the word.
Keep up to date on when the newest episodes and chapters come out, as well as chat with other fans of the podcast and the Fairy Tale community. Discuss all your latest obsessions, share news, and chat with the crew of the podcast. Also be sure to send us your AMVs to post as well as any cosplay images you have. Help our community of fans to grow.
Keep up to date with the latest news, podcast updates, con updates, and what's going on in the world of Fairy Tale by following us on Twitter at FairyTaleCast.
And every time we get another follower, we give Happy a fish.
Nice!
And don't forget, if you want to send us fan mail, send it to fairytalepodcast@gmail.com.
Alright, so we hope you enjoyed this episode. I think everyone kind of did equally today. There was a lot of boobie going around, and that made everyone happy. We were all smiling throughout the entire recording. So, if you'd like to see their boobies in real life, you can donate to us by going to that Konoha Corner website, which is konohacornerpodcast.webs.com, or go to PayPal and type in konohacornerpodcast@gmail.com and gift us the monetary amount of your choice to be put in Happy's little pouch, and or the cleavage of the lovely young ladies that are on today.
Cleavage is better.
They don't work for free. They don't work for free.
I'm gonna make it rain in a minute.
They've got plenty of room to put your cash in. But while you're doing all of that fondling and titty thinking, don't forget the reason that we're all here, and that, of course, is the Fairy Tale series. Help keep Hiro Mishima employed, and it's really, really simple how to do that. Just purchase the anime, manga, video games, and all the incredible swag that's out there. Show your support by being a fan, because remember, Urza turns pirates into her bitches. I am Natsu Trackneil, and I am saying, would you like me to warm those things up for you? Totally do it.
This is Aries, and cleavage is good for everybody.
Yes, yay.
And Mira, and it is hot, hot, hot.
I'm Elfman, and as soon as I came in here, I was done.
I'm Gruvia, and I will always wear a bikini my gray.
Screw the bikini, let's go skinny dipping!
Yeah!
Yes.
I like this idea so much better.
Yeah.
Bring the camera!
I will bring my own paddle.
His name is Yuki.
Exactly.
I'm Charle, and I have nothing to say.
I got cleavage.
Yeah, Charle grew cleavage. What the hell? I'll bet Happy's happy.
I get it.
Oh yeah, I'm Gray and Judy in bed now, and on the count of 3, everyone grab your boobies. 1, 2, 3.
I'm Jamal, and I can't slap it.
I'm Lucas, and this is why we turned to this one.
That is going to be it for us. We are signing out from the greatest guild in the world. Peace off.
I made you naked.